Salud, folks. I want to show you the power of a powerful AI tool called MaxBot. Now I start with $1 and with the help of highly accurate signals from the robot I plan to reach a good amount. The big advantage of the bot is its ability to work with over-the-counter trading. This will allow you to earn even on weekends, holidays and late hours of the day. Get the bot for free from the link in the description right now. Hurry up, because in a month you will be able to get it only for a fee. Subscribe and click on the bell, put a like and write comments. I really appreciate your feedback and will be making even more informative content for you. I will now go into each trade for the full amount of the deposit, and after the final result is reached I will summarize the results. I entered the trade in clear accordance with the signal from the robot. The expiry time is 1 minute. The periodicity of data update in the robot is also 1 minute. Together with the free tool on the link in the description you will get access to an exclusive chat with my forecasts and a promo code for plus 100% to the deposit. That is, for example, if you deposit $50 you will get $50 bonus on top of that. Or, for example, if you deposit $300 you will have $600 on deposit. Promo code works on the first deposit. Friends, I accelerated the price movement for easy viewing and to save your time. Now I want to talk about financial strategies in the post-globalization era. Before we get into the deep waters of macro shifts, post-globalization finance, and what it all means for currency-paired traders, we need to address the bedrock of any successful trader's journey: money management. No strategy, no market condition, no global theory will save you if you're entering trades with emotional decisions and oversized risk. There's a reason why professionals trade the same way athletes train: methodically, patiently, and without ego. The golden rule still stands tall: never risk more than 1 to 2% of your deposit per trade. Not 3, not 5, not just this once. Stick to that framework and you'll stay in the game long enough to learn and earn. Let's break it down. If your deposit is $100, you're trading $1 per entry. On a successful deal, your payout is around 80 cents. If your deposit is $1,000, you're entering with $10, earning $8 on each win. And if your deposit hits $10,000, you're trading $100 per deal, making $80 profit per correct entry. Here's the key insight: your income scales with your deposit, not with your risk percentage. You don't need to gamble to grow. You need to fund your trading account like a professional, then play the game with the cold discipline of a sniper. Once you understand that, we can move into the bigger picture, and trust me, it's massive. We're not in the same world we were 10 years ago. The global economy, once stitched together like a seamless patchwork of interconnected supply chains and cross-border policies, is now going through a messy divorce. Trade wars, tech bans, currency manipulation, de-dollarization talks, sanction-heavy policies. This is the era of post-globalization, where nations are pulling back, focusing inward, building economic walls instead of bridges. But here's the truth every elite trader understands: chaos creates opportunity. The more fragmented the global landscape becomes, the more volatile the currency market gets. And volatility is where skilled traders thrive, especially when you're working with currency pairs. Each time a country shifts its policy, it directly impacts its currency strength. When the US hikes rates, the dollar spikes. When the Eurozone gets politically shaky, euro weakens. When Japan intervenes in its monetary policy, JPY jumps overnight. In a post-globalized world, these disruptions happen more often, more aggressively, and with less predictability. This makes currency-paired trading a frontline financial strategy, because you're not just trading assets. You're trading the economic heartbeat of nations. It's not stocks. It's not crypto. It's macro meets micro, all wrapped in short-term precision. Think about it. In the early seasons, the kingdoms were united under one shaky peace. But then things fall apart. Borders get redrawn. Alliances shift. Power changes hands. That's exactly what's happening now, but with dollars, euros, yens, and pounds. And you're not some side character. You're Littlefinger with charts. You're Tyrion with macroeconomic data. You're navigating wars, whispers, and trends, looking for your moment to strike. You just need the right strategy. In the meantime, I have already closed many trades in the plus side, thanks to highly accurate predictions from MaxBot. The bot is a tool with which you will really start to earn. Profitability of its signals is on average 80%. Look at the channel with reviews, how much people earn, the link in the description. Friends, take part in our big contest with a prize of $1,000 for one random comment. The terms are simple. Watch this video in its entirety, put a like, subscribe to the channel and write one comment on the topic of trading under this video. I will choose 2 winners using randomizer and publish the results in my Telegram channel, where our team also shares knowledge about trading and helps traders to learn. The link is in the description. Subscribe. The contest is held every week. Now that you're operating in a fragmented, fast-moving global climate, your strategies need to evolve. Let's talk about how. Geopolitical sensitivity is your alpha. Stay plugged into macro events. Don't just look at charts, watch news, read central bank reports, track economic calendars like a hawk. Currencies don't move randomly. They move with inflation prints, GDP surprises, trade deficits, and policy changes. In post-globalization, you're not just following a trend. You're anticipating a national move. Pair strength analysis beats isolated asset analysis. You're not just trading the dollar, you're trading USD against something. That means you need to understand both sides of the pair. If USD is strong but JPY is even stronger due to Bank of Japan interventions, USD, JPY might still fall. Context is everything. Short-term precision, long-term narrative. You can still trade 5-minute and 15-minute windows, but frame your strategy with the bigger economic story in mind. Use long-term trend awareness to filter your entries. That's what separates tactical traders from gamblers. Let's get real. The world has already handed traders plenty of moments in this post-globalized reality. China's real estate crisis turned CNY bearish while giving USD, CNH traders an edge. Brexit's aftermath still sends ripples through GBP pairs anytime trade tensions rise. The US-China tech Cold War affected sentiment on both sides, influencing USD, JPY, AUD, USD, and even emerging market pairs. These aren't just headlines, they're trade signals. And in this new world, they're not slowing down anytime soon. One of the silent killers of trading performance? Noise. With global events coming in non-stop, social media throwing out hype trades every minute, and markets reacting instantly to tweets, your edge comes from mental discipline. Your job is not to predict everything. Your job is to identify setups, manage risk, and execute flawlessly, while the rest of the world panics. That's how real profits are made. So, and just now I made it to the finish line. My trusty bot assistant did a perfect job. Its signals brought me $1,012, although I started with only $1. Subscribe and like, get the bot for free at the link in the description. Bye.